Okay, so welcome back. We're trying part two of the Mermaid Mask. So we left off where we still had a few rooms to explore. So it sounds like we're about 25% through the game, which feels kind of crazy. I know we played for like, I want to say like 3 hours. So a lot of gameplay here for people who are curious. I guess we should just keep exploring rooms. I did all the puzzles. I think I went back and did all the puzzles. So at this point, all I would have left would be the rooms. Oh, it's locked. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, so you have to go in a specific order. Okay, all right. My bad. Okay, so this is the dream chamber. I promise I can speak.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before.
Fine.
Oh, I hate that. I like to be able to explore the room first.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
Dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Cool. We have a lot to ask him about.
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see. A charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
So he's never heard of it?
It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
I guess.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship, many of them seeking things they shall not find.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Okay.
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few. Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board, is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time. Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that had belonged to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
Right. He's not really helpful either.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit. It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way. The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection.
I feel like he wants to point us in the direction of Cynthia Seafoam, and that seems too easy.
Somebody's been trying to piece together Silkworm's history by the looks of it.
We noticed Mortuga's on there, but his name's not connected to anyone else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
He never spoke of his heritage, no. This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page. Why is it still encased in polypropylene?
Makes it more valuable to a collector. Surely you get it. You're a kind of collector, aren't you?
I collect only one-of-a-kind items, and only those with significant provenance.
Technically, this does have significant provenance, since it's owned by Dirk, and he's the actor who plays the character.
Oh, yeah.
I have no interest in such a device. It is merely the debris of an exoteric society. It holds no energy.
Sure it does. It says right there. Battery, 23%.
That belonged to Magnus Mortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get all of Mortuga's stuff just because she took over as captain, surely?
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that?
Naturally. While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth, it is a key.
That's good to know. Maybe we can get into there.
If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral, at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center.
He's not incredibly helpful. He's not unhelpful in the way that Dirk was unhelpful. Dirk was just ditzy. Dr. Zephyr is purposely being obtuse.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she began scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know. I noticed Mr. Dansom was quite determined to hold conversation with Magnus.
What did Dirk want to talk to Mortuga about?
Nothing. It was the act of conversation itself he was after. First-hand experience of Mortuga's mannerisms, affectations, and vocabulary. When I inquired as to why Mr. Dansom held fascination for such things, he said simply, research.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's playing the part of him, so...
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
Oh.
Person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct.
So he knows something about the picture, but we're not sure.
He joined us about a week or so after we first left port. He caused problems almost immediately.
How come?
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation. For my own sake, I stayed out of it.
He didn't mention that before.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point?
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
Why not mention that? So what happened with Felicia Stonetop?
I have a curious observation about Mr. Werman. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to perform an analysis, let alone propose a hypothesis.
That's okay. Just tell us anyway.
I observed that he did not seem at all saddened or sorrowed by the death of Magnus Mortuga.
You can't know that. Some people don't always show emotion on the surface.
Of course, quite true. However, Mr. Werman did display an emotion. Relief.
Relief?
Gazing upon the crime scene, much of the tension coiled up in Mr. Werman's body visibly dissipated, and thereafter he seemed energized, galvanized.
Yeah, but that could be throwing us off too. He could be giving us sea foam and the other one, Worman, just to get us off his scent.
It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
People. Kinship.
So, Mariana gave him a person?
Maybe information about a person. Or how to find a person.
Makes sense, because she was making a map of something.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
That's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all the stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
Rude.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
Alright, what's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited
Oh,
on
okay.
board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
It doesn't really answer the question.
The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language, emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face, larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia is on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole
Wow.
had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Well, the thing I noticed about him is he made 2 stops. He got something out of the airlock and then went back to his room, and then he went to the body, which explains why he was last, but what did you have to get from the airlock? He didn't explain.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably.
Okay.
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to. Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
Okay, so we can't open it.
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
It might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Okay, so we have... drag the bottle caps and swap them with the correct dropper. So a crimson hue upon the label. Well, that would be this. Right? Crimson could be this or this, I guess. Okay, so for the arrow, aerated with effervescence. Yeah, we're going to have to come back to that. Exhaled with curious vapor. How would I know that? Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Maybe this? A gluttonous viscosity. So something thick, maybe? A conspicuous X on the label. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Because some of these words are...
6 bottles, each with a dropper and a cap on top of that dropper.
I guess each bottle.
Okay, so never mind. Alright, so let's try again. Because I think... The only one I'm certain of is this. A crimson hue on the label. This is the reddest label. This is the moon. I don't think that one needs to change. In my opinion. But the other ones are probably... Well, this one I also think is right. A conspicuous X on the label. I think that's accurate. So if we're saying the moon and the circle with an eye in it is accurate, then the other 4 are wrong. So going back to that second clue. Aerated with effervescence. I might have to look up what is effervescence because that would help. Effervescence. I'm doing this off screen because I'm not going to open up another window. So effervescence refers to the rapid escaping of gas from a liquid resulting in bubbling, fizzing, or foaming. So realistically, if the moon is correct and the eye is correct, then the only other one that's fizzling is this first one. So okay, we're going to click it in there. So that means the sun is in the wrong place. So the third clue is this crow. So it exhales a curious vapor. How would I know that? It won't let you just like take it off. That I'm not sure. A hurried drips fall with a hurried cadence. Don't even know what that means. A gluttonous viscosity. Well, I think it means something thick. So maybe we can swap these two. Because these ones are obviously thin liquids and it's effervescing. I'm assuming that's how you would say effervescence is a verb. So let's try again.
I guess that's wrong.
Some of the clues reference things that aren't
Right.
immediately visible. So we might need to investigate the bottles a little more.
How would you do that? Oh, I didn't know we could touch it. Okay, so now knowing that, the bird is this one because the bird has curious vapor, and when we lifted it up, it has like this weird smog or something coming out of it. So, all right, so if we're saying the arrow is good, the bird is good, the moon is fine, this one, a gluttonous viscosity, it seems thick compared to this one. This one's dripping again. And then the conspicuous X. Well, it has to be this one because this one's the gluttonous viscosity, and this one wasn't very viscous either. There we go. These puzzles are actually very challenging. Yeah, think.
Is anything going to happen?
It released the top half of this bookshelf.
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Yep. There's something back here.
I think I can see a face in there.
That's probably just pareidolia.
What?
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't... Okay, no, I just saw it too.
Okay. That's crazy.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabelle August.
A Ghost Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Can we read it? So it says the Caretaker's Journal, a small booklet found on the bookcase in the dream chamber. Quarterly journal listings and inquiries. So we have Lillian's locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hand of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses. Others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. We have the silver snake skull, the disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His golden palm, made of an unknown material 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. 23 ounces. And the mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil, requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price. Now this kind of looks like the boy, that thing emitting green light. I could be wrong though.
I think
That's probably
Okay, we have to talk to him again, because now we have something new.
What is this anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
Okay.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know. It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
Okay. A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around the inside of it. There's a battery or something. There's a key or a way to wind it up, maybe? Not sure. I wish you would tell us what that is.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. It looks alive, though. It doesn't do anything.
The cabinet's full of
Can't
scrolls. They're too
Hell, just say they're blank.
tired?
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything.
A dream chamber?
Looks more like an apothecary.
The what?
An old-timey potion shop.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get out of here. I guess we can go back. Maybe there's something I missed. We still didn't get to see Oh Girl.
Hello?
Who solved the crime?
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Okay, so now we gotta go back because apparently Missy is hiding out in here. We're trying to find the way into the control room. So it gives us hints, but I think we have to talk to the girl first. Alright, we have to talk to you this time.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry Silk Moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
True. Oh, we have a lot of clues now.
Hey, Sim, do you know anything about this?
Speaketh soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay.
Okay.
Oh, My fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
Okay, that's weird. So then why did Dr. Zephyr want to steal her fog ball to put in his room? Who does he want to talk to that's dead?
Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know I didn't know it had a name. Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
She's also not helpful.
A map that leadeth unto naught.
What do you mean? It leads to that big red X.
Yeah, but it's a big red X in the middle of the ocean.
It comes to mind I saw this map
When was this?
soon after I arrived. Just once, and then it vanished.
Well, now it's reappeared.
Ta-da!
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem. Employed it be to speak with unseeable souls?
Assuming you can get signal.
Who'd have thought that Dansome Dirk, of all our kin, is playing host to Hidden Ghost? An effigy of Dansome Dirk? Or doth it bear the form of former fallen captain?
Technically, neither. Sim, look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn, things not found upon that stage.
Okay.
Against all odds, I've been inscribed upon this family tree, bound only by the bloodline of my matron's former kin.
Your matron? That's Fortuna Fellow.
No longer tied to fellow name, she styles herself as Baroness, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Sim, look, you've got two half-brothers. Kinda.
Only in the faintest terms, but there they are, Flint and Felix.
We've actually met Felix. Would you believe that?
No?
Oh, well, we did.
I wonder why she is so not close to them.
The compass lies on deathbed dark, its many pointed bones askew. Hush! It now endures a surgeon's steady hand.
You'll pull through, little compass.
What would you say that is?
Sealed within the glassy tomb.
Yeah.
A mistake? A regret?
I thought it was a piece of paper. Shows what I know.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
You drew the sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
That's going to be important later.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber?
See, we asked him and he was very evasive.
Why would someone bring along a bottled form of sun?
Sunlight's good for you. Vitamin D, I guess.
What does it do?
All kinds of stuff.
If you don't get enough, it makes you sad. You know how people tend to be happier in summer and sadder in winter?
Silkworm sun is scantily seen, even in a summer sky.
I swear, sometimes she just gets lucky with the alliteration.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place. The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh, jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
You sound pretty serious to me.
The letter in fair Cynthia's hand, a plan devised by her and her alone.
The plan being...
Why, to hire a sleuth to seek the truth.
That's us. Couple of sleuths seeking the truth.
I implore, unravel swift this tangled tale, and name the knave ere further harm befall.
Further harm befall who?
With former captain slain, I feared the new be target too. Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Right, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
You look kind of pale. Are you getting enough to eat?
Alas, by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth in dolls, of effigies, of twins,
Okay, sure.
of glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what, if aught, doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
Huh.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, the unblinking eye.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's supposed to mean. I'm a little lost here. We don't know where she falls in the timeline. We don't know anything about her. Not good.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, the unblinking eye.
Resolve?
Resolve?
Girl, I don't know. You're asking impossible questions, love.
Despite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
His whims. Like how he talks to a wooden stick.
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip, number 2, the broken compass.
She wants to play very difficult games. 'Cause I don't know what we know about him. He wanted to be a navigator but wasn't allowed. So,
Godric
okay.
Grip, number 2.
The dismissal of
broken-
guidance?
Dismissal of guidance?
She's killing me, girl.
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time bespent in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! dismissed, bespurned, rejected. My lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zachariah
Oh,
Zephyr,
Lord.
number 3. The Entangled Dream.
Well, look, but I seem to not know enough. For his death, he was taking part in dream experiments. He was the second person on the ship, first one after Magnus. We just don't seem to know enough.
Zachariah Zephyr, number 3. The Entangled Dream.
Deceiving yourself?
We just cannot make Homegirl happy at all.
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Huh.
Mariana
Oh,
Moon,
Lord.
number 9. The half-hidden moon.
Being reclusive or being disingenuous?
Disingenuousness?
I swear, I don't know what these right answers are supposed to be.
Like jagged face of coastal cliff, cut coarse by storms and swells of life long spent. Sleep a scant solace, bedeviled by a dream dug deep in folds of ever-furrowed brow. His broad form stood, once ox-strong and stout, now more malediction than man. Doomed to dwell down in the dark, the once light of a life once lived, now too luminous to look upon. Magnus Mortuga, number 1. The Turning Wheel.
Meeting your destiny.
I don't know what the right answers are. Because Missy won't give me anything.
An actor or a mage in guise, who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strengths divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun, I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
Dirk Dansom, number 8. The Shiny Penny.
Being easily distracted.
That is interesting to know he goes up on deck a lot, but it's probably to make phone calls. I doubt he's doing anything sinister.
He'd dreamt our ship some boisterous boat, where tensions flowed and tempers boil. Alas, upon inspection showed, our home fell plenty short. Still he yearned for storm to swell, for keel to list, for sail to sway.
He was waiting for something to happen.
Something did happen. The captain was murdered.
And crime dark scene, but consequently came the freshest focus for his ever ponderous gaze. James Werman, number 7. The Empty Inkwell.
Apathy?
I don't know if that's the right answer or the wrong
Likened
answer.
to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's that?
Madam Tadpole, number 5. The Still Waters.
Tranquility.
Nope, I think that was the wrong answer.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
I'm gonna think of a rabbit.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
I mean, that was entertaining.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
And what are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Thereupon,
my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room. Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
But that's weird. So you didn't read the paper?
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Can't hurt to ask.
Let's go.
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
So the cane used by Godric Grip. It looks Normal.
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, it's broken in half. It's held together by the bandage, I guess. Well, that's weird. I have more questions, actually.
Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea. Requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do.
Suspicious.
Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing. A crystal ball! Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response. Some kind of pattern. It almost looks pictorial.
Does it mean something?
It might do. I imagine poor old Zephyr has been trying his best to figure it out.
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
On a submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
That is suspicious.
I will say, in the last day or so, the symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And
then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
Suspicious.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently? You know, there was something I noticed while giving Mariana a tour of the submarine. Soon after we entered the bilge, she whipped out her tobacco pipe with a strange kind of urgency.
did she smoke it?
Well, she put it in her mouth, but she didn't light it. What's that, Cornelius? You've never seen her light it? Well, now you mention it.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to smoke inside a submarine anyway.
Yes, and Mariana seems like such a stickler for health and safety regulations. I never got the details out of either of them, so I can't confirm this. But I believe Worman was invited onto the submarine by Mortuga himself.
Really? Why?
It's very strange. I can't for the life of me imagine why Mortuga would bring a journalist on board.
Worman's an author, not a journalist.
Well, he used to be a journalist. He wrote for the local newspaper. And I will say he doesn't seem to have lost the instinct to always be on the lookout for a story.
What'd you make of old Dr. Zephyr? Not a fan?
There's been some speculation that his experiments may be dangerous or even harmful. Although it's hard to be sure, since he seems so reluctant to admit what they actually are.
You don't even know? I would have thought, since you've both been here for a while.
Well, yes, Zacharias was one of the only 2 souls aboard the submarine when I arrived, but he never made me feel especially welcome. And he certainly wasn't keen on me poking around his dream chamber. In fact, he always seemed somewhat wary of me, like my arrival was going to scupper his plans in some way.
I guess Zephyr and Mortuga weren't expecting anyone else to show up.
I noticed Dirk seems to be trying to tell Worman what to write in his book.
Is he just trying to make sure Worman gets it done? Or is he trying to get him to write it in a certain way?
A little of both, I'd wager.
Maybe he's in league with Worman's publisher.
Dirk? That can't be right. If I recall correctly, he told me he worked for something called, oh yes, thank you, Cornelius. Wit and Whimsy, that was it. But I'm not sure what
It's a movie production company. It's owned by Vincent Van de Peer. He's a director and producer.
Well, someone's well informed.
Vincent once went location scouting in the swamp where I worked as a gift shop sales clerk.
Of course.
Okay. It was good to double back. Okay.
I wonder if Mariana would let us take a closer look at that pipe of hers.
It can't hurt to
Let's
ask.
go. Because we can't unlock any other rooms, so we kind of need it. Alright, Mariana, what's poppin'?
Oh? Do you want to look at my pipe?
If you don't mind.
By all means.
Mariana's Woods wooden pipe. There's something on it. There's numbers and like a play, like it's a recorder.
Sally, despite what you may have read in popular detective fiction, this is no time to smoke a pipe.
I'm not gonna smoke it. I want to listen to it.
What?
It's a little tape player.
Right.
Come on, give it up. Just let me take it.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I cannot.
But why'd you even need to?
I've told you before.
No, you haven't. All you've ever told me is that
I'd like to request that you return to your room. I have something I must attend to.
So they had a little tiff. She didn't tell us that.
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? Now that helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
He's probably talking to Werman about his character in the book, hopefully, but he could also actually be talking about Mortuga.
The stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Now, that's interesting. So earlier they told us that when Mariana Moon and the Emporium guy were in the well underneath, they heard two women speaking above before they heard a thud. So something happened. It's just static. Alright, I need to talk to you again. We've gotten a bunch of clues since we've talked to her, and we've talked to a bunch of people since we talked to her. So let's do clues.
This marks a pivotal moment in Silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the two women who found it. Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on. We saw a statue about this in the town square, but on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Yes, well, that's history for you. I'm sorry, Felicia Bonetop.
Yeah, that's what she's called in the book, too. Marcus Mordoom's captain/love interest.
Flying a little close to the sun with that name, aren't they? Oh, ZX5. Nice piece of kit. Polycarbonate shell, tactile interface, unusually good battery life. I mean, it's a cell phone. Whose is it?
Dirk Danson.
I suppose that makes the most sense. After all, Mortuga really didn't seem like the cell phone type.
But it's interesting that she knows so much about tech.
It carries something of the cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater. Perhaps it came from the ocean. Have you asked Madame Tadpole about it? As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with this. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything. Now, where did you find this?
Zephyr had it.
Kitty now. Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Only the name, and only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a photo of a drawing.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
And they say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What? God?
In here it says, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same. Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
But Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he may be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will. If I'm not mistaken, this little part at the front is actually a microphone. I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
She knows a lot.
The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Dress worn by
So that's
doll.
symmetry stuff.
What do you think of the pipe? Fine craftsmanship, wouldn't you say?
It's not a pipe at all. It's a secret dictaphone.
That's not a secret.
You're clearly recording people without their permission.
So?
So it's immoral.
Well, if you're going to kick up a fuss, I'll just take it back, shall I?
No, hang on. It might be useful.
Aha! I knew it. Tut at me all you like, but you can't deny the value of hard evidence.
Okay, we have a bunch of people to ask her about.
Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theatre is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself. Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name.
It's not her birth name, no.
But how does she know, though?
Worman, I know he once worked as a newspaper journalist. Oh, that's before he changed his name, of course.
Have you read his book, Hex of the Helmsman?
I leafed through it. I must say he's got some good research skills. I'd love to know what his sources were.
What do you mean?
The book is very clearly a loose retelling of the real-life story of one Magnus Mortuga. I didn't expect to find a fellow herbologist on board. Dr. Zephyr really knows his rosehip from his rosemary. He's a chemist, too. Impressive, don't you think?
I don't know. I get the sense his work is more alchemy than chemistry.
He does seem rather secretive about it. I tried asking him about his experiments, but he seemed awfully reluctant to divulge any details.
Sounds familiar?
I saw Dirk wandering the halls this morning, like he was looking for something. I asked him what it was he'd lost, and he said he couldn't really describe it, but it looked a bit like a gun.
What?
So, something that looks like a gun, but isn't actually a gun.
I can't imagine what he was talking about.
Yeah, we need more information. I think we need to go back to her, and then we need to try this other dark room, because we've been in there before, but you can't really see. The problem is they made it sound like there was a light or something.
I'm guessing.
Is there something we can use as a flashlight? Maybe the cell phone?
We can use Dirk's cell. You think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Right, because I just need to see. We're not trying to, like...
Point it here.
Here.
You're not pointing it
Well,
at it.
where should I point it?
No, not there.
Like this?
You're doing it
Over
wrong.
here?
Okay, what is that?
A switch.
See? I
Dumb
knew it.
luck.
It looks like some
Yeah,
kind of...
let's. Oh no. Great. Always a puzzle. 'Cause I want to see what's in this room. This was the room directly below the. Well, I guess it's a storeroom, but it's also the illusion theater. It seems like that's very important. Maybe we can see something that dripped down here. Now this is a little confusing. They want us to rotate the outer dials and the two inner globes, I guess, to match. Oh, we're like moving it around to match these configurations. Ugh, that looks like it's gonna be a problem. This one might be a little, yeah, above our skill set. We're gonna back out of that for right now. I don't think we've gone back in here since the murder, so let's try to look at that again. We still don't know what this hole is.
No, it's too dark. It's Mortuga's stone hall.
Is there anything we're missing? Could we have some clues now? It's been underwater. People have asked us about it.
There's a drain along.
It's actually not a drain.
There's a wooden.
Can you see anything through
No, it's too dark.
It's a little window out. I don't know.
It's Mortuga's stone hall.
Let's close it. Oh, it can't. We can't actually close it.
It's tied to the wall.
Finally something to justify.
Okay, so there's nothing
So it's basically just
new in here. I just want to make sure I hadn't missed something. Okay, so we're not ready for that. We need to go back and talk to her maybe again. Because we've had a bunch of clues since we've talked to her.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting. Cynthia mentioned the ship's compass broke. Looks like Grip's in the middle of fixing it.
Did Cynthia say exactly how it broke? Or what was wrong with it?
She just said it was acting erratically. Silkworm on sea. Let's see. Magnus, Grip, Worman, Cynthia. Oh, and Sim. Those 5 are from the town. Or they lived there for a while at least.
You think they all knew each other from before the submarine?
Magnus and Grip knew each other, I think. They lived opposite, see?
Oh, yeah.
Where did you find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not. You know, I think I'd make a pretty good action figure. Maybe a bath toy with little legs that kick when you wind me up.
I'd buy it.
I kinda wish Dirk hadn't brought that onto the submarine.
Why?
Feels like it breaks some unspoken rule, having contact with the outside world.
I mean, I guess.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sim's.
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta push the iris, And the key pops out the back, see?
That feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is?
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine.
Perfect. So that's going to help us.
That drawing of the coral, it looks familiar.
Oh, it's just a generic piece of red coral, isn't it?
It reminds me of a piece I found in the ocean recently.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
No.
Great. Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue, rumored to be lost at sea.
You've heard of it? Tadpole?
Oh, no, not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
She's so cryptic.
That belongs to Sim, I'm pretty sure. It's something to do with her old magic act.
You might be right, but we found it in Zephyr's dream chamber.
Still? I told him to give all her stuff back. I'll have to have a word with him.
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What? What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out. If you watch him closely, Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching
Yes,
someone's involuntary
that's
movements.
true.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep on a hard surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
Mariana's like a little mole digging around for worms, except the worms are other people's secrets.
Oh, I can't imagine what you'd get on me. I don't have any secrets.
What about your first name?
What about your second name?
Let's change the subject.
So we learned a lot, but then we didn't learn a lot.
Dirk's got a little crush on me, pretty sure.
Cute.
He's a good egg, but he's not my type. I don't go in for the Boy Scout look. Now, if he grew a beard, then I'd be open for negotiation.
Sure, I could see that.
Sorry, could we maybe talk about something more relevant?
Now, when Werman got here, that's when things got interesting.
Why? Because he's a famous author?
Oh no, I don't care about that. I don't read pulp literature.
Oh, right.
Then what's so interesting?
Okay, so, Werman's from Silkworm, just like Mortuga. And after he arrived on the submarine, Mortuga spent a lot of time talking with him.
Wait, you think they knew each other from before? From when they both lived in the town?
No, but I do think they share a connection.
Like maybe they have a mutual friend or something?
Something like that.
Then it seems like Mortuga would have wanted Werman on the submarine if he had something to gain from it, even if it was just information.
What information, though?
Maybe
what was Mortuga trying to find
maybe
out?
how they're related, because he's on this paper as a relative, but we don't know how.
I couldn't believe it when she showed up. I swear this submarine is like some kind of giant sink strainer.
You know Mariana Moon from before?
Yeah, we've crossed paths. We very briefly both worked for the same guy.
What guy? Doing what?
Performance art. Mariana's act was storytelling.
What about?
The show I saw was about the history of Silkworm on Sea, with a focus on all the rumors and urban myths. This was before I'd even been there myself. She even mentioned the rumor of the Mortuga submarine, how she'd been in Silkworm looking for it.
What was the rumor?
Just that there was supposed to be this haunted submarine with a captain who got cursed to live underwater forever.
Sounds made up.
I know, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the dream chamber.
Oh.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Ouch.
It's for the best.
Hmm.
I know he used to run a shop selling compasses or whatever, but from what I gather, he knew it wasn't really his life's calling. Although he seems to have fallen back into it, so I don't know what's going on there. Creature of habit, I guess.
If Grip didn't actually want to work in a shop, what did he want to do?
He wanted to be the navigator for the submarine.
He'd probably be pretty good at that.
Problem was, Magnus didn't need a navigator. Didn't want one.
What?
It's just, now that Mortuga's dead and there's a new captain.
You're thinking Grip might finally get to be navigator? Under Cynthia?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think Grip wants to be Cynthia's navigator. I think he wanted to be Mortuga's navigator.
I guess.
Sim's quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's parents?
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
I do kind of want to see
I
with
can
her.
read it just
But
fine.
what if there's something on the back?
So what? You want to
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
Okay. We gotta get into some of these other rooms.
Locked.
We have the key, I believe.
That's the one.
Yeah. But I think we also need to get into the control room. So let's try again.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You, Missy.
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Fine.
Go. We need to talk to her. She's another one that we haven't talked to. Okay.
Oh, the ship's wheel.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
The ship's wheel found in the control room. There's an S in the middle, which is interesting, because that wouldn't have been Mortuga's.
There's even an arts and crafts table.
It's a normal table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
A submarine blueprint. A strange blueprint found in the control room. It reads the Mortuga submarine.
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
Okay.
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and sensibly
Right. Don't just...
interact with this
Because you're
precision
also stuck on
equipment.
this thing, too. So... Don't want to go crazy. Let's take a look and see if it's not too crazy. Nope, never mind. So the colors have to work somehow. Let's move these around. Oof. I don't know what I'm trying to make. Oh, I'm trying to make this shape, I'm assuming. So it needs to be a solid square that connects all the way across. I think that's good where it's at. To make the shape. Okay.
I guess we have to get
Okay, so on the paper, we don't need this blue one here. We can move it. No, because we need a line that sticks down. So which one of these sticks down? 10? Where's 10? No, because that's not really what we're going for either. Let's keep moving that around. Okay. I think this is in the wrong spot. Okay, so that makes the big box, the line sticking out. But this part is wrong. So 7... But 3 is wrong. Let's see.
The display, for instance.
Okay. Okay. So what do we do wrong here? So we have the long part. We have the part sticking out. This, we don't need this bottom part. So how do I... cut that bottom part off? It feels like it needs to be in 5. Let's try that. Okay. Okay. Alright, nope. Okay, so we don't need this top part. Where did I mess up? Oh, we don't need that. Should it be here? No, because I don't need this top part. Okay, let's try that. Okay. That is crazy.
Something unlocked.
The hatch opened.
What oh, we have a notebook.
It's a ring-bound book.
So this is the captain's log. An old ring-bound log book. It was locked in a hatch in the control panel. So these are the coordinates. We have speed, depth, heading, notes. Captain Mortuga found dead. Details unknown. Crew is tumultuous. Captain Seafoam assumes command. Then we had some different coordinates. James Dusk arrives on submarine, and a man named Dirk Danson. A girl named Cynthia Seafoam contacted the submarine by radio from a rowing boat. So she wasn't really invited on. Oops. A woman named Madame Tadpole was found in the ocean. Zephyr invites a girl named Symmetry Seamoth onto the submarine. So Symmetry was not invited by Mortuga. Dodrick Grip rescued from a hot air accident. That's what he said. Zachariah Zephyr sets up his equipment in the infirmary. Final preparations before we take the submarine out for the first time. Okay.
It's a depth meter.
Grimoire.
Ooh, wow. Out of that one? It's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear? It's a lever.
We're gonna pull it. What is that?
A sheet of glossy paper came out.
I think this is how they print out stuff they see with the radar machine.
So, is there anything on it? Did it see anything?
No, nothing.
Oh, lame.
It's a lever.
Yep, we're pulling it. What is that?
A little card came out.
It's got a bunch of numbers printed on it.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe.
Okay, that wasn't as helpful.
Down periscope.
Down periscope.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason. It is a garment of
Okay,
great
sorry.
historical significance and must be preserved.
Okay.
What if we just look at it from a distance?
Fine.
Trying to see if there's anything significant. The ornate jacket displayed on a wooden mannequin in the control room. We can't touch it as it's being kept behind glass. Now the jacket has an S on it, which makes me think it's Seafoam's.
It's a throne.
It's not a throne.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, it's the captain's control chair.
There's a label taped to the back. Maybe it says what kind of chair it is.
That's not a label. It's a whole document.
Okay. Command contract. A typed document that's taped to the back of the captain's chair in the command room. There are 2 handwritten signatures at the bottom of the last page. This contract represents an agreement between the 2 individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine. For their own safety and privacy, these 2 people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. Previously, Party A had been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine and thus the rightful commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel. This proves Party B is the rightful commander of the vessel and all its operations. I wonder how she came to own it, though. I don't know why she's so jumping.
So, thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest. Just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Correct.
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
Okay, we have a lot to ask her about, unfortunately.
There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So. But we've both signed it, so yep, it's binding.
Right.
Any further questions?
Yes.
Yeah. How did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
That's suspicious.
So, I noticed you're the captain, but you're not wearing the captain's jacket.
I have my own jacket. This one stays behind glass. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Okay, so what about your jacket?
It's based on the one Mortuga had. See? The epaulets are kind of the same.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask someone about this. How come Mortuga's jacket is like half a jacket?
Apparently he didn't want to wear anything on his right shoulder. Some kind of pain from an old injury, I think. Oh, you found the captain's log.
Sure did.
How does it work?
So, at the end of every day, you're supposed to print out one of these little cards with readings from the submarine's movements in the last 24 hours. Then, the captain signs it and writes about anything noteworthy that happened.
So, the card on the top, that's from the day Mortuga died?
Yeah, I figured we should have a record of it.
You took over as captain that same night?
What of it?
Nothing, just asking.
It's a work in progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is.
How come there's 2 different wheels?
The big wooden ones for steering left and right. The smaller ones for diving and surfacing.
Speaking of, what does the S stand for?
Seafoam.
Yeah, figured.
Wait, so it's a cassette player for listening to music?
Nearly.
Looks like the tape can swap out.
So?
So maybe there are other tapes.
Hey, yeah, I bet there are.
Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
I didn't know that got any press. Someone must have sold their story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
That's so nice. I'm jealous! I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
It's just unnerving. It's making some of the crew uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
So this is what Mr. Worman did after he left town.
Why would he need to leave town to write a book? I feel like you could do that from anywhere.
It was probably more about making connections.
You mean like in publishing?
In anything. Silkworm's a real dead end if you got any kind of aspirations. There he is, Mortuga's little mascot.
What does he do?
Well, you know, bit of this, bit of that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw it. It lured us onto the submarine.
That's the idea.
How does it work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope, it just kind of happens.
Wooden buoy is confirmed to be magical.
Sun tablets?
Yeah, for when you need sunlight, but you can't get any.
Like if you, I don't know, random example, lived in a submarine.
You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So you think someone put it there as a false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead.
In the case file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So you think it got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3 possibilities. 1, the cauldron was opened before the murder. 2, someone opened the cauldron after the murder.
Someone other than Mortuga.
Naturally. And 3, the cauldron was opened during the murder.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same?
Maybe. Baroness Fortuna.
Who is she?
She's the theater owner who adopted Sim.
Did Sim like living with her? In the theater?
Sim's reluctant to speak ill of her elders, but I get the sense that Fortuna wasn't very nice to her.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing. Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something.
This is the ship's compass. From here in the control room.
Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good! That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This one's the original?
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
How do you know it's malfunctioning?
Cynthia, this map's got your surname on it, and the S from your signature.
Oh yeah, Seafoam Harbor.
I mean, nobody ever really called it that, but my mom was the harbor master, so yeah. I remember this. My mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
That's her in the photo.
Yeah.
Who's the other woman?
That's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together, and one time they came back with a sea serpent.
The silver snake.
Also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
It was injured. They wanted to look after it until it recovered.
Does it not have eyes?
Nope, no eyes. And its skin was rock hard, but shiny, like a gemstone.
Where'd you keep it? In the shipyard?
Yeah. Mom wanted to take it back into the sea, but she didn't want to leave it. She wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
To go and live in the ocean.
How? How would that be possible?
What's with that wheel? It looks kind of like a shield. Does he have that in the movie?
He has a wheel in the book, but it mostly stays attached to his ship, apart from one time it breaks off in a big storm. Cynthia, is this the phone you used to call us?
No, I used one in the town when I went to drop off the case file. I never actually had my own cell phone. Do they all have flashlights like this?
Oh wait, that's a flashlight?
Could be useful. It gets pretty dark down here.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea. This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
Right.
Huh. Oh, I know about this one. The silver snake.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know it's a big sea serpent that my mom and her best friend fished out of the ocean.
Your mother found it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? Did she keep it?
For a while. Eventually, some men came and took it away.
Where is it now?
I don't know. Oh, Sim's fog ball. What's this weird little antenna thing?
Is that not just part of the design?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Hey, it's that bottle I saw Dr. Zephyr carrying around the submarine. Smells kind of like flowers or something. Weird.
What about the thing in the bottle?
I don't really want to know what that is.
Fair.
I'm sure I saw a picture of this recently, but it looked different.
Where did you see this picture?
Somewhere in the engine room?
We have to go back to the engine room. We have a lot to ask her, my goodness.
Madame Tadpole's so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish.
Wow.
And she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, I guess. Dirk's okay, I guess. I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
I guess he's pretty wealthy now, too. From his movie.
I don't know. I heard he didn't get paid that much at all.
Really?
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
I think Cynthia just remembered she's supposed to be the captain.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there, in his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though, a few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff, and he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait, she told me not to tell anyone else. Forget I said that.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
I mean, you're the one that said it.
Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kind of grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkworm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I, didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually think Warman was born in Silkworm. And, I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance.
I guess he wanted to make his own money.
Which, by all accounts, is exactly what he did after he left town and wrote that book.
So why would he need to come back?
He just really wanted to meet him, I guess.
Meet who?
Who else? Captain Mortuga.
When did you first meet Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just, you're both from Silkworm. I thought maybe you'd have run into him before that.
My parents did. I know that much.
Remind me.
The harbor master and the shipyard mechanic.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like a recluse?
I don't think he's ever been outgoing, but from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
I still think he's related to somebody who lives in the town.
I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I have no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted.
Oh, don't be pouty.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed. She's convinced that she's cursed, or even that she is a curse. That's why she wears that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her. Especially since, you know.
No?
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Mortuga alive. They were both in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater.
Which we're hearing more about, though.
Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and he let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
You said you're 18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkworm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's pretty much dead.
Whereabouts?
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live, too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be. Nowadays, it's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, Cynthia, why did you want to become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine. This submarine. Like I said, it's just the way it's meant to be.
It doesn't explain anything.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3. You pay us. 4. We go home.
3. She pays us. 4. We go get ice cream. 5. We go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Worman and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff. I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Well, it's too soon to report anything because we don't have our 8 suspicions done.
I wonder if Sim would let us take a closer look at that locket of hers.
Can't hurt to ask.
Let's go.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Okay, but let me talk to Homie first. What's up with the locket?
Sim, could we take a closer look at your locket?
I suppose so. Please be careful.
You really think we should open
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe.
it? It's up to you.
I don't know why we wouldn't open it. Okay. It's a picture. She drew over someone's picture in the locket. It's probably her adoptive mom. Can we ask her about it? Oh, we have a lot to ask her about now.
'Twas my mother's own, or so I'm told.
You don't know for sure?
I was too young. I don't remember. I dearly hope to ask her and know the truth at last.
Do you think you ever will?
Probably not.
The question that bestirs my soul.
Do you remember when Cynthia first got hold of this?
I saw her running from the bridge, all pages clasped in hand.
Where was she taking it?
In a hurried haste, she was bedchamber bound.
Wait, all pages clasped in hand?
Yeah.
Both pages, surely.
But mere semantics, sir.
Nah, that means there's more pages.
Both she and I have mothers lost, and both a token keep.
Unlike you, though, Cynthia's not wearing hers.
Cynthia's already got a cool jacket. One that actually fits her too.
And stitched it I, at her request, with mine own hand.
Really? When did she make this request?
Some long while ago.
Before the murder, huh?
Oh no, that doesn't look good.
The numbers spoken by the ship, they falter, flailing weird and wild, as if she seeks to speak, yet lacks the tongue to voice her troubled thought. She tries her best to honor fate and call it by its newest name.
Cynthia?
I will admit, in quiet hours, the former name returns.
What's the former name?
Need you only glance beneath a single slip of paper? I tried it once.
Tried what?
To turn the wheel, to steer the ship.
Oh, how'd it go?
It did not. I was too weak. That little dapper hat he wears, I sewed myself from cotton cloth, and now he truly looks the part, mirrored to his master's garb.
The king didn't always have a hat?
Nay, was not but would be carved, a simple stick with face adorned.
And you thought he should have a hat just because Grip wears one?
No, I saw a picture of it. At least I think I did. A tobacco pipe?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
Fair Cynthia, O truest friend, my steadfast fealty's won.
You're both from Silkworm, and you're the same age. Do you know her from before?
Though kindred bred neath sullen skies, now we met out with this sunken silver shell.
You really never ran into each other in the town?
She is bloomed from deepest silken soil, whilst I, mere wandering weed by a wild wind blown.
Ah, of course.
You make a friend, and then she ends up as the new captain. Must have been, a nice, unexpected bonus.
'Twas no sudden thing. Full well she plotted thus her course of fate, to helm this vessel next by rightful claim, for she in law and title holds its name.
Is that so?
Cynthia Seafoam, number 6, the Leaden Crown.
A heavy burden?
Okay. Helpful, but not exactly.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Okay. I'm not going to get into the weeds here. We're going to get into this room. We have 2 rooms that we can go into. I think this one is the captain's chambers.
Is that a bell?
I think so.
Well, it's definitely not a light. This is like the darkest place to be.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
A heavy iron bell hanging above Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. That seems like the key up for the cauldron. Seems like that same shape. Has a bunch of shapes on it.
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the drawers?
Just dust.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
It's a doll. A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that. Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
It's an old bird cage.
Minus the bird.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Okay. So this is another picture that says her. A framed painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There's a metal plaque at the base of the frame with the word her engraved in it. And Mother finally let me have the map, most of it anyways. The important bits are still there. Problem, I actually spent all night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. I need to Wait, what does it say? wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm empty-handed. Never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody. Even more so than usual. I mean, he can be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got better. Hauled it up. Took forever. It's super heavy, and I really didn't want to get any of it damaged. Once on the deck, Magnus puts his arms around it to turn the thing. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what'll happen. He said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine.
So, who is it?
I don't know.
Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
That's interesting.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
A wooden model ship in the glass bottle was on Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Now this has the same liquid on it. The moon stuff.
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen.
Yeah, there is something in it.
Something got loose on the inside.
It's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf. It's Mortuga's bookshelf. Scroll shelf.
I think we looked at everything.
That's one impressive chair.
Fit for a captain. So this was Mortuga. It's not his bedroom.
Okay. I don't know how helpful that is. Now this is Sim and Sen's room, the bunk room.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
So it's a family photo, a framed photo of Symmetry and Cynthia's bunk room. So this must be her mom and her dad. And that's her mom's jacket.
It's Cynthia's bed.
How can you tell it's hers?
Process of elimination.
A little wooden box with art supplies inside.
Look at that little wooden house. Aww.
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live.
If it was bigger, maybe.
old books. Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower. It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
A movie magazine found in the bunk room. The magazine falls open on an interview with the actors from the upcoming movie. So this is Cinematique. Movies, Culture, News, and Reviews by Julie Janelle on acting and authenticity. Hex marks the spot. Cinematique magazine sits down with the stars of Vincent Van de Peer's latest film. So Julie Janelle is playing Felicia Bonetop, I guess. Julie, since we saw you last, you won Best Actress twice and released an eponymous folk rock album. How did you find the time? I have to always say I have the same 24 hours in the day as anyone else. So what attracted you to the Hex of the Helmsman? I've always loved the mystery and romance of the sea, and the script was a beautifully dark love story, but most of all I just like working with Vincent. There's a feeling of security there since he produces too. At this point in your career, you're clearly in high demand. We heard a rumor that the majority of the budget for this movie went to your salary. I very much doubt that's true, but yes, these days I'm the one holding the cards when I approach the contract situation. I'm a bit of a shrewd negotiator, to be honest. The film is an adaptation of a novel of the same name by the author J.D. Worman. I've been meaning to read it. Let's talk sequels. Well, you just mentioned a novel. There's only one, isn't there? For now, anyways. But we heard both you and Dirk sign multiple picture deals. Yeah, we did. I know Vincent's keen to make as many of these as he can. So you'll keep playing Felicia Bonetop? Sure, unless the writers kill her off. Dirk, how did you get in shape for the role? Well, the producer paid for a personal trainer. I'm not allowed to eat bread. Hex and the Helmsman is out this weekend. Check out the next issue for our full review. And they have a commercial or ad. So it's a big deal. I mean, somebody took the time to interview these people.
Oh, cool. A board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you.
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy.
Okay.
It's an origami bird.
The movement of the submarine makes it look like it's blowing in the wind.
It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
It's a pig.
Okay.
It's a safe. In the shape of a pig.
Let's go. Interact with the parts until they're in the right arrangement. Oh, the hat can move. We have ears. We can move each eye. The nose spins around. We have a cheek and a tongue. Ears don't move.
That's not it.
Okay.
There's a bunch of
And
stuff.
on the back, there's some kind of display.
Oh, how do I turn it around? Oh, there's a button. Or buttons. I don't know. So the rows must have to add up to each other. So each row has to add up. So this row, 2 and 2 need to be 5. Well, that obviously is not.
These ones aren't buttons. These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Oh, okay. So you can't interact with this. Okay,
aren't
alright. Let me see what I need to do then. Well, I mean, I guess we just keep messing with it until something goes.
Hey,
Very random.
what's inside?
Let's see. We have a picture, an underwater picture that looks like a face, maybe? Not even sure what we're looking at.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Okay. Well, let's go find both of them. So, Sim is closer. All right, girl. We have new stuff to ask you about.
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing Ever poised for rope to snap? Ever set to fall?
Mortuga? He didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
How it blinks and flickers so.
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
As if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh.
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose. A portrait of fair Cynthia's youth.
Sim? What's wrong?
Mine eye is drawn against my will to she that lingers far from frame.
The ship in the background.
What about it?
A sorry, sorrowed tale has she, for never fully wrought. Left to rust in stillborn state, the dream forever gone undreamt.
This is Dirk's, I'm guessing.
You guess correct.
Kind of him to lend it to you.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's kind of precious to him.
Au contraire, he spoke of it with sulk and scorn. Glad was he to see it gone. There she is.
Who?
I don't know. I've never seen her with my eyes. I've only ever heard her voice.
When?
At night, when half asleep.
Half asleep or asleep?
What did she say?
I wish I knew. Oh, how I wish I knew.
If you've never seen her, how'd you recognize her from the photo?
I cannot say. May I ask where you found it?
Actually, it was in your bedroom.
Oh, this is what Cynthia was hiding under her mattress?
No, we found
Is there
it in
something
the
under
safe.
the mattress?
Oh.
But now I feel like we should check on the
Right.
mattress.
I agree. Okay, we're gonna back out of that.
I guess we should go
Yep,
look under
we're
Cynthia's.
going right back. We still need to talk to Cynthia, but
I hate to pry, but
an old document that was hidden under her mattress. It's a deed of ownership that's been signed by many people. This document, originally handwritten by Solomon Stonetop, may be presented as proof to one's ownership of the property in the silkworm on sea known as the Stonetop Inn. The following individuals are now registered as a Stonetop Inn certified proprietor and landowner. So it was Selena Stonetop, then it was Felicia Stonetop, it was Magnus Martuna, and then Don Drummond. Dear Magnus, I've come to see you before I leave, but you're asleep. I don't want to wake you up as I know you need to recover after what happened. The mark you left on your left shoulder hasn't faded, so I think it might be permanent. Luckily, it looks quite heroic. I'm leaving my cabin eye with you as well, so I can always keep an eye on you. Haha, but no, you won't actually need to use it. Nobody will. I'm having dear Selena decommissioned. It's over at the Drumyard ship house, and they're going to take it apart. I told Don he could strip it for parts if he wanted. As for our cargo, the bell and the boy are in my room, and I've returned the mermaid's tongue to its resting place. Please try not to dwell on it. Magnus, I have to leave Silkworm tonight. I'm giving you the inn. It's in your name now. Hopefully I'll see you again, Felicia. So he did own it at some point, but then he lost it at some point. Maybe he traded the inn for the ship because it was supposed to be decommissioned.
what does this do?
Nothing!
So she basically just confirmed it as something, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay, I need to talk to her again. We have a ton of clues again, but we don't have to ask her anything else.
Sim let you see her locket?
Do you know what's inside? Did she ever show you?
No, and I didn't ask. She's allowed to have secrets. Wait, you didn't open it, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it okay? there wasn't anything bad in there?
It's fine.
Okay, fine. Good.
What do you know about this bell?
That's no bell. It's got a fluted drive tip.
A what?
For a fluted socket with 6 flutes?
Oh, yeah. I agree completely.
She's been very helpful with the technical
Cynthia,
stuff.
this radio looks kind of like you.
Aw, you really think so?
Why did she take that as a compliment?
Does it belong to you?
Of course, I brought it with me. That's how I first contacted the submarine from the outside.
You used the radio to contact Mortuga, and you asked him to let you into the submarine?
Yep.
Oh, wait, so there's a receiver in the control room?
No. Well, kinda.
So, you know what? Never mind.
No, you should ask more
I
questions.
remember one time I went into Mortuga's cabin and he was standing in front of this painting, and he had his hand held up to it, like he was touching it.
Maybe it got knocked and he was straightening it.
No, he wasn't touching the frame, he was touching the painting itself.
Okay, well, he is within his right to do that.
I don't know. Might be worth.
Yeah, I think we should go back and see.
I know this ship. I used to look out my bedroom window and see it sitting in the harbor.
Does it have a name?
Something Selena? Precious Selena?
That's your mom?
Yeah, she was the harbor master.
That's a pretty fancy jacket for a harbor master. Looks more like a naval officer.
Yeah, well, she had a lot of big ideas. She was super ambitious, always making plans. My dad could barely keep up.
That's your dad on the right?
Yeah, stepdad, but yeah.
Are you too close?
Not really. We kind of drifted apart after a while. You know, this article's kind of unfair to Dirk. It barely mentions him.
Probably because it was written before the movie came out, so he wasn't famous yet.
Oh yeah, true.
The movie was a hit, right? So Dirk's famous now?
I guess he must be. He told me he's getting all kinds of offers from other studios.
Lucky him. He must be thrilled.
I locked it in the safe. I didn't think...
What is it?
The night of the murder, when I was in the control room by myself, it was right around the time the ship's compass was freaking out.
You used the underwater imaging system?
I don't know why. I couldn't resist. But then this came out. I wish I hadn't done it. I put it in the safe so I wouldn't have to think about it.
I can understand that.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta compartmentalize. One thing at a time, you know?
That's true. You found it, huh?
We did indeed. Indeed. We did indeed.
Yep, we got it. Good joke. Let's move on.
Why did you hide it?
I'm allowed to keep stuff under my mattress.
Is it yours? It doesn't have your name on it.
No, it doesn't. That's exactly why I brought it with me, actually.
Go on.
No.
No.
I'm done talking.
Really?
Indeed.
Oh, shut up.
Let's go
Yeah,
look at
we're gonna go back because I don't know what that's about. So we have every room except for like one. Let's go back to the painting.
Maybe we should take.
She said he touched it.
Is that the sun?
Okay.
The sun was
Do
up.
you hear something?
Okay. Oh, there's a ladder to something.
That's it?
What?
It's just going to hang in the middle of the room?
You can reach it, can't you?
Yeah, but
Then I don't
Let's
see the problem.
go. Right. Why are we being shy? So there's a secret room. We didn't know that was up there. So this is Captain's... Oh, this is Captain's quarter.
There's an old curtain hanging up here.
want to take a look behind
Yep.
Most of the room is made of wood, but this door is made of thick metal.
Let's look through it. We're not trying to leave, per se.
I can see an old wooden deck. It looks a bit like a pirate ship.
Yeah, I bet.
Caution. Pressure seal. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, The submarine must be pressurized on the inside to offset the external water pressure.
And what would happen if it had the wrong pressure? The door would burst open.
Well, I imagine the glass would break at least.
Well, let's not mess with that then.
A wine bottle.
The wine is long gone.
An empty box.
What's that on the bed?
Some kind of box.
Can you get it open?
Must be some sort of combination. I don't know.
There's no way to open it.
Seems that way.
Okay.
Well, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
The old wooden box that won't open. It lays on the bed in the captain's quarters. There's definitely something in there. But there's like no way to tell. So chapter 2, the box that would not open. I want to finish exploring this room, but I may not start another room yet.
What is that?
It's a model town.
Handmade model town found in the captain's quarters. So it's of Silkworm of the Sea.
Hey, there's a panel at the front. And it slides out.
I guess that's the ocean. You can put the little model boats on it.
Huh.
Let's look closer. Swap the positions of the sails. Tap on the boats to rotate them. So it says 2. So maybe 2 needs to start here. Oh, you can swap the numbers. Okay, so we gotta make it all go in order, maybe? Or there's a lot of 2s and then 3s. That's odd. Okay.
That's not it.
So, we can swap the sails between the 9 boats. And we can tap the boats to turn them, making them face different directions on the grid.
Okay. I'm still not quite sure what that means. Like, am I trying to make something happen? Like, what would I be trying to accomplish? So, do we want them to point at each other, or? Okay.
That's wrong.
The start point is
It
the
seems like the boats can only point in straight lines or diagonals.
Kind of like
A bit
chess,
like chess.
yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
I don't know. There was no rhyme or reason to
A
that.
little lighthouse. It opened up. And there's something in there.
A handmade model town. Okay. The lighthouse opened up. There's a real film hidden inside. Oh, we can't grab it. Can we grab it?
It's a model town.
No, so we can't grab it. Okay. How can we watch real film? Can we open it?
We can't go outside right now.
Oh. Well, I don't know why it made it seem like there was hope there. Okay, so we're still clearly missing something. I need to go back to this I could not figure out the puzzle, but clearly there's something we're supposed to do in here. There was another puzzle. These puzzles are like impossible, but so I think the image needs to match. So we gotta like give it a little spinsy. So that it lines up in the way that we want it. Well, see, that's the bottom one. Needs to look like, well, the red has to be on the other side. Okay, so if we spin it around, you should only see two red balls and 2 white balls. But I have the wrong color combination. Because it has to line up where you only can see. But it needs to be the other way around. Okay, now the one on the top is like more complicated because you want the white ball to be on the end. This is a nightmare. You want the white ball to be, oops. Sorry, you want the white ball to be on the end, but also to be in the middle. And 4 on each side. I almost like that. So you want red to be at the top. That's what I don't understand. Is how would we get white to be... No, it's the wrong combination. I don't think that's right either. The bottom one was way easier. So we want white to be in the middle. But we don't need as much white. It's gonna drive me nuts now. But it needs to be the other way around. Well, I still have too many white ones. This top one still needs to be red. So I don't know how to do that. So it needs to be red, 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 white. Okay, let's rotate that. Yes? Oh my god, this spinning around is like a nightmare. Okay, so now we can finally see. This is the room below the theater room / storage room.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
A strange device. Well, it looks like a gun. An unidentified device floating in the beguiled water. I thought Dirk was looking for something that was a gun but wasn't a gun. It looks like this.
What's this?
A diving license. A license card is cut in half and taped back together. For Tanya Tadpole. So she was a certified Ocean Rescue Divers Association, ORDA. Diver number, Tanya Tadpole. She was free diving, reduced visibility, deep diving, and high pressure. She was certified. I don't know why she would cut that in half.
A glass bottle.
It's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash.
Okay.
The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing.
Okay, which is what we figured.
So, the bilge collects excess water.
Sure.
Meaning water is getting into the submarine from the outside?
Best not to think about it.
Fair.
Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kind of like it.
I knew you were going to say that. You always like the worst smells.
There's really not a lot to see in here. I do want to go back to her because she never once mentioned that she had been in this room before. I think that's relevant. Oh, we have a ton that oh my god, we can ask her everything. So we haven't been back here in a while. So
Hey, where did you,
Does this belong to you? We found it in the bilge.
You dropped it, maybe?
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Is this an organization you used to work for?
maybe?
I love how everyone's so evasive.
Looks broken.
Does it? How can you tell?
I just assumed it was waterlogged from the bilge water.
How did you know we found it in the bilge?
Because it smells, and it's still wet.
Oh yeah. Ew. Sally, you take it.
I don't want it. Ugh, you keep it.
Magnus carved and painted it himself, so it's very specific to his life. It basically only shows the buildings and people that were relevant to him.
I noticed Mortuga himself isn't on there.
No, I think he's somewhere else.
Do you know what's inside?
No, it must have been something, though. There's no way all this kicked off over an empty box.
What do you mean?
As far as I know, that box is a very recent addition to the submarine. I think it may have been the catalyst that led to Mortuga's murder.
Now I really want to know what's inside.
The Stone Top Inn. That's where Magnus lived, back before the submarine.
He lived in the inn, but he wasn't part of the Stone Top family, surely.
No, I don't think he had any family in the town.
Tadpole, is this a photo of you?
Why'd you say that?
It's an underwater photo, and it kind of looks like a woman's face. I just thought...
All mysterious underwater women look alike, is that it?
No,
I'm kidding.
For the record, I don't think it looks like you.
Right, it doesn't. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone.
Which I agree with that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Dirk looks way better like that. The beard, the long hair, the outfit.
You like the rugged pirate look, huh?
I can't help it if I have a type.
Now, nothing wrong with that.
There it is, on the left-hand side, in the big tank of water.
What is it? Some kind of sea creature?
I think it's the reason they built the submarine.
They built a submarine to house a sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Where would it live? Wouldn't it need to be in water?
Yeah, there's a special area of the submarine that can fill up with seawater.
Where?
You're standing on top of it right this second. I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
That's a last resort.
You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking. Even, maybe, how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
It's a radio, dressed up like a little doll. Do you know who it's supposed to be?
Is it not Cynthia?
I don't think so. Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so.
Wish we heard those recording clips.
I'm surprised Sim let you see it. She's normally pretty guarded about it.
Do you know why she wears it all the time?
It's some kind of family heirloom, I think. Looks like Mortuga chose to use a typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Like what?
Oh, but just little notes, you know. It's custom made. See the S emblem on the epaulets? And on the back?
S for what?
Seafoam, obviously.
So why isn't Cynthia wearing it?
I guess she'd rather keep it preserved. Magnus really wasn't one for record keeping.
Well, he did make a few entries, though.
Looks like it's just each time someone new arrives on the submarine.
That makes sense. He was always people-focused. Human interactions, relationships. It's what he considered most important. I guess now that Cynthia's captain, she wants an up-to-date blueprint of the submarine.
Why was there an out-of-date blueprint?
The ship has kind of a complex history. She's been through a few different phases, lived through a few rough patches.
Well,
I guess now that
Why
Cynthia,
was
the ship
there-
has been through. Magnus used to let me steer. He even taught me how to do it.
Sounds like he was setting you up to be the next captain.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. We're missing some clues here at the bottom. She had a puzzle, but my god, I think I'm exhausted by puzzles.
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
I do need to come back and do her puzzle, because that was one I didn't do. There's a room down here we can't get into, and there's a room up there we can't get into. I haven't had a chance to go back and ask everybody everything, because now I've acquired more clues, which I didn't have the first time. I do want to go back to this room now that we've been in the room below it, because it's still odd to me. Like, what is this? We still can't figure out what this hole is.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that?
No, it's too dark. There's a wooden
Can you see?
No, it's
And we know it...
It's the drain.
Hey, it's open. Wasn't it closed before?
Yeah, we pulled that
Yeah,
switch
so
on
now
the
we have choices. Okay, but does that do something? Because before it didn't do anything.
So this is the Illusion Theater.
It's very small for a theater.
It's basically just the end of a corridor, separated from the rest of the corridor by a door.
I guess there's really nothing else to see in here. It's just odd that I don't know how to figure out what that is. No, I think I'll save it here. We discovered all the rooms except for 2, but I think I have a couple more puzzles I have to do before and people to talk to. But thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you think.